Hello everybody, I'm here with the Spiritual Gardener. If you don't already follow her at Spiritual Gardener and everything.
Spiritual.gardener. Instagram, Spiritual Gardener, on YouTube.
She's an astrologer. I came to Cali just to visit her for the apocalypse. We still here though. So I thought we would make a video doing things we hate about each zodiac sign. We'll throw in some things that we like about it, not to hurt y'all feelings.
Yeah. And don't get too upset because we've got a lot of energy in our charts. So we possess a lot of Capricorn, we have Aquarius, we have Gemini, we've got it all too, so we're talking shit about ourselves as well.
Exactly. We all have all the energy within us. Like, it just depends what house it occupies. So don't get too butthurt. I'm gonna be fucking real. I'll even be real about my signs,
Go
okay?
hard on the Capricorns too,
yeah,
alright?
Exactly. So we're gonna start with Aries. You wanna go first with what you hate about Aries?
Well, Aries, so with Aries, they're just very typically hot-headed. Go figure. They can be competitive to a fault to where they get very butthurt if they're not
Sore
winning.
losers.
Sore losers, 100%. And they're almost like the feminine side of the fire signs. Like, they get the most worked up over things that are just not going their way, in a sense.
Bitch attitude.
Yeah.
Little bitches. Like, all right.
Really bitch attitude.
You tripping, bro.
What I fucking hate about Aries, I'm just speaking from personal experience, from what I've known about Aries. They don't give a fuck about anybody else's property. Like, they have no chill. Like, I went to a party with Aries. Like, two of my best friends were Aries, and whenever we would go to a party, they would wreck the fuck out of the house and, like, not even care about it. Like, they have no shame. Like, if it's not their house, they're like, oh, fuck it, whatever. I'll drink all this person's beer. Like, not even give a shit.
Shit on their couch. Break their photos. Like,
fuck your couch.
Buy another one, you rich motherfucker. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your...
Yeah, I mean, they're very selfish. They occupy the first house, so the first house represents you, your ego, so they're very egotistical. They think they're the shit. Usually they are the shit. I mean, it depends, but I don't know.
So yeah, the good things about it is exactly that. Like, if you are going to be in a competition with an Aries, even if it's a Leo, okay? Even if it's a Capricorn, because we are the most competitive three, I'd say. Leo, Capricorn, and Aries.
Mm-hmm.
Aries.
Scorpio, but they won't tell you that they are.
They'll slide in. But like, Aries, if you're in like a mad race, they will win that race and they'll go through with like blood all over them. Like, they will fucking do anything they can to win.
Yeah, they're very determined.
So they're very determined. They come out on top a lot of times. So that's a really good trait to have. And another good trait is a lot of them tend to be good looking because they do occupy the first house, and that is about the self and our looks. But, you know, they do rule Mars, so Mars is very aggressive.
Yeah, and you know what? They're very energetic. So they're like, what I like about them and what I wish I possessed more is like energetic attitude. Like, they're the type to work out. Like, all the Aries I know, they love working out. They have a lot of stamina. So that's what I like about Aries, the stamina.
And Mars in Aries is one of the most sexual positions. So.
Other than Scorpio. All right, Taurus. What I hate about Tauruses... It's gonna be tough because I know some Tauruses.
Yeah.
So I guess one thing, a negative side of Taurus, which isn't true for all Tauruses, let me just say that, they could be kind of boring because they can be boring. They don't like to get out of their comfort zone. If they are like comfortable in like their routine, what they're doing every day, they don't like to go out and have fun. Like, sometimes you have to like push them out to have fun, and they're very stubborn. You can't really get them to change their mind. They're a fixed sign, so there's that. But I don't know.
Yeah, they rule the second house. So the second house is about possessions and money. Mm-hmm. So they can be a little bit selfish. They can be selfish, and when it comes to money especially, they like the finer things, and it's mostly about what they want, not so much about what everybody else wants all the time.
Yeah.
I like money.
They also, the typical, they're the typical eating sign, the ones that love to eat.
They're fat asses.
Yeah, they call me Lardy B. Like, what the fuck is cardio? Eating popcorn out the bag. Syrup follow for my pancakes.
Who's that? Who's that? That singer. That's a Taurus. She's a famous Taurus. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what the words
Kelly
are.
Clarkson, but I
No,
love her.
she's black.
Kelly Clarkson!
I'm talking about. I'm bad with names. It's a Gemini moon. Maybe someone will get it.
Fuck. Let us know down in the comments what that song is. But alright, so what I love about Taurus is, like, they rule the second house, and not only does it rule possessions, it's like beauty, what you value. So they like to, like, make their surroundings beautiful. Like, they're good with aesthetics. They're very beautiful too, because they're ruled by Venus. So beautiful people. Sometimes they're just boring, but like that.
Yeah, and a Taurus in the positive, I mean, they can be some of the best gift givers too, if they're not trying to use all that for themselves. And a lot of times they can be sensitive in a good way, to where they really do care for others' emotions, to where they are, because they're ruled by Venus. Venus is all about love. So when they're in love, that's their best.
Really love.
That is their best. They love deep, they love hard. If you have a Taurus, like, they're Netflix and chill. They will Netflix and chill with you, and they love to be at home and just have a good meal and relax and just cuddle, and they're big love bugs.
But extremely possessive. If a Taurus loves you and like they see you flirting with anybody else, they will blow the fuck up. Because I always use this reference for Taurus. It's like, they don't get mad easily, but think of them as the bull. They're ruled by the bull, so they're just chilling, like chewing on grass. But like a bull with the red flag, I forgot what it's called. Once that red flag is waved, once they see like maybe you flirting with somebody else, dude, they will blow the fuck up, and you better watch out.
Red.
They see red. They can't even see. They can be destructive. They'll like throw shit, but
it's like a bull in a china shop. You know what I mean? Like, buck wild.
But Taurus, I like Taurus.
I like Tauruses too. We like all the zodiacs.
We do.
Y'all got some shit.
I dropped my gauge. Fuck. I already lost one. Yo, I better find that shit. Because that's the side my camera's on. The camera's on. Ah, shit. Cut. Hold up. 1 second.
Here, I got it.
Thank you. Now on to the Gemini.
Oh, baby. All right, so since I have a Gemini moon, I'll start with this one.
You know that.
The bad things we hate about Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, a lot of times, they're not good listeners because they are so worked up in what they're about to say that they have a hard time taking in what you're talking about. They'll sit there and they'll look like they're listening to you. They'll look like it, but they're playing in their head what they want to say. They don't want to lose it. And a lot of times, because they're ruled by Mercury, Mercury's the fastest moving planet, and it's all about communication. And so they need to keep that like thought, like they're the messenger. So they got to keep their thought. But a lot of times they sweep what you have to say under the rug, and they're just, you know what I mean? It's like they're not really listening.
Yeah.
Another thing is they can be a little bit too much sometimes. I know myself. It's like there's got to be times when it's like calm down. It's like just want to go crazy, kind of like Aries, but in a whole different type of wild
In a
way.
more brain way, not like way, if that makes sense. My brother is a Gemini, so I'm gonna go in on fucking Gemini, dude. What I hate the most about Gemini, the negative side of Gemini, is because they're ruled by Mercury, they're very mercurial. Sometimes they get bored very easily. So sometimes they like to stir up trauma. I meant to say drama. Trouble and drama mixed in. They like to stir up trouble. So they'll say something to somebody and like try and like kind of egg on a fight between other people, like try to create tension. And because that's another thing about Gemini, sometimes they like to, if they hear something about you from somebody else, they'll bring it up. But they'll do it in a way that it's not directly telling you that, do you know what I mean?
They can
like
be gossipers.
Gossipers, that's like the word.
100%. Like, don't always trust the Gemini with your secrets.
And they're not doing it in a bad way. They're doing it because they're mercurial, they're bored, and they're the messenger. They want
it just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, like before they even know it, then they probably are like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that, but nah, they probably don't even think that. But Gemini's, what I love about them is that they're fun. Like, you will never get bored around a Gemini. Like, they are always talking. They have so much knowledge about so many different things. They're funny. Like, any mercurial ruled sign other than Virgo or whatever. There's only 2, but Virgos are not that funny. Whatever. We'll get to them.
But no, yeah, they love to learn. So they are big on learning, and sometimes almost to a fault. Like, they are constantly trying to learn new things to where they don't stick with one thing. So that's kind of a negative and a positive.
Yeah.
Another positive thing is, like, yeah, just like you said, like, they like to keep things interesting.
Yeah.
So they always have some type of game plan, some type of fun activity, even if it might not be the best or might get you in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, they're little demons, so they want to, like, do stuff. Like, they like to cause trouble, like I said. But they're fun. That's the fun thing about them.
A lot of them are geniuses as well.
You know, for me to say I wasn't a genius, I would just be lying to you and to myself.
So, I mean, you've got that Mercury-ruled mind to where their brains can formulate things just like an Aquarius. Aquarius-ruled mind. Like, it's like...
There's a lot of Gemini astrologers I see on YouTube.
Gemini moon.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any... Well, I have intercepted signs, so my 3rd house and my 4th house is Geminis, but that's not... No planets in it.
Well, you're Aquarius moon, so it works.
Yeah, Aquarius
We work.
Venus.
We work.
We just work. All right, what's next? Cancer.
Or Libra.
Libra. No, Cancer.
Did we skip Libra?
Cancer's before Libra.
Cancer is before Libra. No.
Now you're tripping me out.
No, Leo's after.
Cancer's right after Gemini, I'm pretty sure.
Libra's the 2nd house. We went into Taurus. No, Libra's the 7th. I'm stupid. See, this is the Gemini moon.
That's the Gemini
problems.
moon. And
This
I'm
is what
like,
I'm talking about.
I'm Aquarius. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking make sure, though.
I know my damn astrology.
She does. She knows it more than me, believe me. All right. Yeah, Cancer. All right. I just
All right,
to make
Cancers.
sure.
We're your opposites, so we're going in
Yeah.
with it. Number 1, I don't give a shit. You guys heard it a million times. You guys are crybabies to a fault, to where you demand attention. It's like, it's too much. It can become manipulative.
Man, were you crying when you were shooting him?
I don't remember.
Were you crying when you were stabbing him?
I don't remember.
How about when you cut his throat? Were you crying then?
I don't know.
You make people feel bad for you. It's the woe is me. It's the damsel in distress. It's like they need that pity. And they're also gossip queens. Like, they love gossip because it's stirring up other people's issues besides their own, and they love to have focus on their issues. So it's like the crybaby of the Zodiac.
Yeah. And I'll just say this, they're fucking clingy. They're crabs, so they'll fucking crab onto you and not let go. Like, they're clingy as fuck, and like, you're like, I just need to fucking breathe.
I don't want to sound like a mean guy, but you need to leave.
Okay. Come with me.
No, you're leaving. I'm staying. We're not. You gotta go. I'm not coming with you. You really are not getting this, Lena. I'm saying this is over. It's done. You need to leave now.
I love you, Jimmy. And you're going to love me too.
And like, and very manipulative. And I'm just gonna say a story. So my daughter's father is a Cancer. And when I was pregnant with him, we were living with my mom, and I was pregnant. I was a bitch. I'm a Capricorn bitch. So I was being a bitch to him, like, for something. And we were all sitting on the couch, me, him, and my mom. And he kept being like, Courtney, why are you doing this to me, Courtney? Why are you acting this way? And my mom told me a couple hours later, she's like, Angelo kept looking at me every time he said that, like, to see if, like, my mom, like, why are you doing this to me, Courtney?
Gosh.
Look at my mom. Like, manipulative, like trying to make her feel bad for him because I was a bitch.
And the other thing too is when they get in relationships, like the clinginess, they will stay in relationships that are so destructive to where they get hurt and they don't know how to get away from those relationships. They will stay in a relationship even if it's horrible just because it's giving them love.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like they like that though. Like, sometimes it's like, I don't know. Sometimes they
it's like a masochist in a way, but
they
it's like not.
They're victims. They like to play the victim card, just like Pisces, kind of all water signs to a fault.
Water signs got the emotions for sure.
Yeah. Did we say one nice thing? Hold on.
So positive things with Cancers, it represents the home. It's the mother, represents the moon. They can be the most motherly, caring, like, if you're hurt, they will go out of their way to make sure that they're helping you in your bad distress because they want the same for them. But they're just like that. They can't let someone be hurt or cry. Like, they will be that person that can hug you and console in you. Yeah. And they're great cooks.
Oh God, they really are.
And they are the best gift givers.
They really are.
The best
they truly
gift
are.
givers.
And they're magical with their cooking. If they can like tap into that like healing energy, like they can transfer it into their food. And they're one of the most psychic signs. They're ruled by the moon. And they're very psychic, especially Cancer moons instead of Cancer suns. But yeah, they're very psychic.
That's why they're so emotional too, though, because the moon even rules the ocean's tide.
So they're always changing, and the transits really affect them a lot.
Yeah. But Cancers in general, we love you. You guys
We
are
do.
our sweethearts. You get called crybabies all the time. You're our opposite, so you
It's
do
okay.
complete us because
We need
Capricorns,
you.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you.
We wouldn't survive without you. Maybe we would, but not wholeheartedly. All right.
So Leo.
Leo.
I'll go in for Leo because I am a Leo rising, okay? So I get it. The whole pride thing, yes, okay. We love the attention, we love the spotlight. More so Leo sons. It's we love things to be about us, and it's because Leo rules the 5th house. The 5th house is about the child. So because of that, Leos can be big tantrum throwers. If they don't get their way, they are babies. You have to like talk them out of it, and like it takes a while. Like they're just gonna be pouting for a while.
I don't know, dude. I think everybody's all jealous and because I'm like the lead singer of the band, dude.
And then they kind of come to and come out of it, but they literally represent the child in the Zodiac. So they can throw big tantrums. They can be very egotistical in the negative to where it's like
narcissistic.
They'll be taking selfies all day.
Oh yeah.
This whole club is my runway, run bitch. Y'all 5, 4, 3, 2s, I'm a one bitch.
They'll take longer to get ready than the woman would if they're a male.
For sure.
Girl, what did that girl just say, girl? Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay.
So what I hate about Leos the most is, I don't know, sometimes, this isn't true for all Leos. I'm speaking mostly from like my own personal experience because, I mean, shit, you could read anything in a fucking book. But the Leos I've known is they're very superficial. It's like, I don't know, they don't, yeah, they bring the light to places and they're really funny, but some of them, it's just like, I don't know, they care so much about how people view them and like how they look while saying it. It's like there's no depth in it.
I feel like this year is really about like the year of just realizing stuff, and everyone around me, we're all just like realizing things.
If that makes any sense. Like, I don't know. They're just, they care so much about themselves that they want to steal the show. So if anybody's like laughing at somebody else's joke, they're like, and they'll try and like one-up them. Like, oh, haha, look at me now, look at me.
The one-upper.
And they don't like people getting praise other than themselves.
Hey, I thought we had an interview with DJ Clue. No, I had an interview, not you two.
So whenever somebody's doing good, they don't like to hype other people up. Not all Leos, I said this for every sign, not all Leos, but some of the negative Leos.
I'm going to make just a little announcement. In a professional roast, usually the roaster will say something nice about the roastee after they're done, something about how much they love them. So just keep that in mind.
What I love about Leos, because I also know really good Leos. I've seen both of the sides of the Leo, like the best and the worst. But the best side is they really are just fucking hilarious. Some of them are just funny, and they're ruled by the sun, so they bring the sun to the party. Like, they are the life of the party.
Literally.
Like, they're just very funny, and they care about people. Like, they're ruled by the heart, so they really do care deeply. Like, in relationships, they love being in relationships. They love being in love. The 5th house also rules love and, like, romance. So they're really good at that, you know, in a good sense.
100%. Like, they're very, like, they represent the child. And think about a kid. Like, they like to have fun, and they like,
innocence.
you know what I mean? It's, if you go to a party, like, you will be able to pick out the Leo in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're the one that has a big group of friends around them.
They're all like, oh my god, it's him. Becky, oh my freaking god, it's him. I swear to freaking god, dude, you freaking rock. Please, Marshall, please let me.
They have all the attention on them.
They do.
But it's in a good way. Like, they like to bring a lot of happiness to people. And I notice, like, female Leos they're freaking badass.
They are. They really are.
The males are I mean, don't get me wrong, they're all cool, but like female Leos, they have a little bit of a tomboyish side to them, and they're very like badass. Like they're daredevils. They love to like just freaking do anything. Like they love to impress people, so they will like take any dare on. They're not scared.
Yeah.
And their love is very deep. They have some of the deepest love. Like it does represent the heart. You know what I mean? So it's like when they love hard, but. Yeah, we won't get back into negative. They love hard, and they can get hurt because of that, but they're pretty quick to move on because they always have options. So.
They do. They really do.
Have options.
But, all right, so Virgo. All right, Virgos. Other than Gemini, I would say people. Actually, no. Maybe astrologers hate Virgos the most because usually people hate Scorpios or Geminis, but Virgo. What I hate about them the most is that they're bitchy, they're very nitpicky, and they're like, they think they're better than everybody else. Like, I used to work with a Virgo, and she's one of my best friends, so I hope she doesn't watch this, but Virgos are the type to, like, go up to a table if you're a bartender or a waitress, and, like, they're not friendly.
I'm sorry? Do I have a drink ticket for table 41? Yeah, I do. It's right here. Now, Amanda, did I or a manager tell you that the bar printer was down today? No? Okay, awesome. So that means my printer is printing, yeah. And you standing here and watching my every move is not going to make your table's drinks come out any quicker. Yeah, no. And I'm almost positive you have plenty of things you could be doing right now. Maybe pre-busting your tables, doing maybe a 2-bite check bag. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So while you go do that, I'm going to help my bar guests and get their food order in, and then I'll come back and focus on your drinks, okay? And I feel like this is not the first time we've had this conversation. All right. Oh, hey, sweetie, also, full hands in, full hands out of the kitchen, okay, babe?
Like, they'll, like, roll their eyes at customers or, like, anybody. Like, just, they fucking sigh. Like, they
sigh effect.
Yeah. God.
Ma'am, hi. I already cut you off, so no more alcohol. Sweetheart, it's not a debate and there is no jury. You're done drinking.
It's like you have to walk on eggshells around them a lot of the times because
100.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I have a lot of 6th house energy. Okay?
Yeah, 6th
so
house.
I can talk this shit. So I possess a lot of energy like a Virgo, and it's very OCD. It's very particular. They are clean freaks. See, that's good and bad. But it can almost be to the point to where you have guests over and like, okay, you know your house is gonna get a little bit dirty. You have guests over, like, don't be vacuuming under their feet while they're there trying to enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? It's like, calm down just a little bit.
They don't care about making people feel uncomfortable just to like feed their OCD needs.
And they have to be right. Like they're the ones that will make sure, like, their biggest like comeback to you is if you're saying something, you guys are in a fight and you say a wrong word.
Oh yeah, fix your grammar in the fucking text messages.
They're the grammar police.
Oh so, God.
100% grammar police, and it can be pretty bad. It can be pretty bad. So Virgos they just need to lighten up a little bit. They do represent daily work and health, and so they can be health fanatics to a T. Like, if you're eating a freaking hamburger or something, they're like, oh, do you know how many calories that has? Do you know what this and but like.
You're eating GMOs and pesticides and feces. Yeah, you're eating shit.
Yo.
Literally. And it's killing you slowly, and you're gonna die.
They're all about, and that can be good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're putting people in the negative about it, it's like, don't make other people feel bad because you are up on your high horse with your good eating skills, and they're not. And they'll nitpick every little freaking thing about you, and they'll remember it all too.
They really will. What's good about them is that they're like the best managers, the best boss managers, because they like to pay attention to the detail, and like normal things that like a normal coworker wouldn't even care about doing, they make sure it gets done. And you need that. If you want a successful business, you need Virgo energy, Capricorn energy too, but you need Virgos.
Yeah, 100%. And like, so I think they get a lot of hate because it's the opposite of Pisces, and Pisces is the most spiritual. And so Virgo is the most real world matrix.
Earth.
So it's the opposite of the most spiritual, but and it's positive. It's like they are some of the best at cleaning. They can just be really good. They'll they'll help you draft up your essay.
Yeah,
Like, they'll fact check it for you.
Here's a good example. Terrence McKenna has a Virgo moon. So he was able to get into the psychedelic realm, but he had the Virgo energy to publicize it, like write books about it.
Perfect
Like
it.
if you were just stuck in the Pisces state, you're only getting high, like in experiencing the other realms, but you're not putting it into Earth. They're ruled by the 6th house. They're an Earth sign, so they take whatever and they put it into practical shit.
Yeah, you guys literally can be perfect. So if you guys try to not let your negative flaws play out, like there are many perfect qualities about you to where people can't really pick on you guys. Like you guys are freaking in line and some of the best at health, like working out also, like Aries. Like you guys are good on your workout routines. You guys freaking are healthy as shit. You know the best food to eat, like the healthiest. And you know a lot of facts because it's Mercury ruled. So you guys are a lot like Gemini where it's like a lot of facts are coming in. So that's why you like to correct things because you know it all. You do know it all.
Yeah, you do.
I love
Maybe
you,
not all
Virgos.
the- maybe
I
not
do
all the
love
time.
you, Virgos, okay? I love y'all.
I don't. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you. Libra now. Libra. You want to start with the Libra we
Well,
made about them?
Libras, you guys can literally be in love with 10 people at the same fucking time.
At the same damn time.
And like seriously, like truly be in love with someone to where it's like your love everlasting. They're ruled by Venus, so you guys are the ruler of love as well. But it's like you guys can be so in love with one person, but then have like 20 side people that you are kind of sneaky with sometimes. And you like, you need the attention. You constantly need the stimulus of having someone give you attention. And you guys can be very selfish when it comes to like things that you want. Because you guys want the finer things in life. And so you guys are a little bit selfish and demand things. It's like you guys are kind of like the queen sitting on the throne waiting for things to be given to you at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, not Virgos. We're not. I'm still trying to diss on Virgos. Yeah, Libras, I don't know. Libras, you're an air sign, so you're all over the place like fucking Gemini. So you are also kind of manipulative. Like, there's some really bad Libra friends because
they'll sleep with
I don't
your
know.
man.
They're selfish, so they put themselves first, and I don't know. They're just one of the most selfish signs. Like they don't like to do a lot for people. Like they want a lot of people to do things for them. They're the 7th house, so it's ruled by relationships. So like, oh, okay, you are like dependent on relationships. You are nothing. You're nothing without somebody in your life. So you are like, you're needy. You need somebody to feel validated for yourself, and that's just a weak quality. That's a very weak quality. Libra is weak. They can be weak.
And very flaky too.
Yeah.
And you guys like will make commitments and then show up like an hour late or don't show up at all. It's just like there's no in between. Like if you don't want to go, just say no. Just say no. Like don't say yes. Like
they
you
have
guys
a
do
problem.
that.
You can't speak up for yourself either. You
it's
cannot.
Hard. It's
you
hard
can't.
for you guys. We get it, but just say it.
Yeah, just say it. And have a little more independence. Because yeah, I know the 1st house is opposite of your house, whatever. And it's hard for you to be independent, but I mean, you want to spend your whole life, depending on other people? Because what if the world ends and you're stuck with yourself? Then you're gonna fucking... Did I say anything I like about them?
So positive traits with Libras. Some Libras I know are literally the most giving at the same time. Like they will give you the shirt off of their back. Like
in the good sense,
it's either it's one or the other. It's polar opposite.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
either one way or the other. So some of them I know will give you the shirt off their back, literally. And they're good party planners. They love to throw parties, and they're really good at decorating. Like they will come up with the best ideas for other people because they like things to happen for them. So
Yeah.
they're very good at trying to help other people plan parties and
they're fun.
Yeah, they can be a lot of fun. Libras are a lot of fun. You guys are very, very sweet. Okay, you guys can be very, very, very sweet.
Like Libra moons, I think Libra moons are like the sweetest people, and they really do give you the shirt off their back. Like they really do, and they care about making other people happy because they live through you. So if you're happy, then they're happy.
And Libras are some of the most unique signs I've ever met. Like it's the males too. The males, a lot of people think they're metro. Like
beta
it
males?
comes out, they come out metro, but it's like They're very, very loving, and some like when I was just getting into astrology, I would have a hard time deciphering who was a Libra. My hard ones were Libra, Sag, and Aquarius. I couldn't really like pinpoint them. The other signs I was like, oh, you're this, you're this, you're that. But Libras are very unique. You'll never really meet two Libras that are the same. So that's what I've kind of noticed from the ones I know personally. And the males tend to be very, very sweet. Like shirt off their back, like very loving.
Oh, yeah.
So we love you, Libras. You guys are one of my favorite signs, for sure.
Not mine, but don't mind me. Scorpio, all right. You guys are one of my favorite signs, but you're also one of my least favorite signs. So what I hate about Scorpios is you guys are just fucking blood-sucking parasites sometimes. Like, yo, you are ruled by the 8th house, and this isn't written in a lot of astrology books, but I think the 8th house could represent vampiric energy in negative parts, whatever, but like textbook, it's like other people's resources, death and rebirth, occult knowledge, hidden things. So what you like to do is dig dirt out of people. Like you want to get all people's baggage so you can hold it against them. Like you're psycho. You're fucking psycho. Like, yo, they will literally stalk you. They will pretend to be your friend. If they don't like you, if you like dated one of their exes or something, they will pretend to be your friend, get you to tell them something about you that you don't necessarily want out, and they'll fucking tell everybody.
Yeah.
Like, they want to humiliate you. They don't want to just get you back. They want to fucking humiliate you and like just tear you to fucking shit.
True. And all of us millennials, okay, we all have Pluto in Scorpio.
I have heavy Scorpio energy, so
yeah, we dig out the dirt. My Mars is in Scorpio, so I can
That's good, though.
You know what I mean? But, like, Scorpios, the things I don't like, you guys are very secretive, and it's even when you're, like, already with somebody that you love. Like, you can still hold secrets. Like, you can be married and still have deep secrets. It's like, okay, when is there ever going to be a little bit of push room?
But you got to tell everything to them.
Yeah, you got to tell them everything, or they find it out. They do. And like you said, they're big on stalking. Like, they will be lurking on pages for, like, 10 years down.
They're good at it. You're good detectives.
Yeah. Something else I noticed, they can be very prone to drug use. Like, they are one of the top signs to be abusers of drugs, which can be good and bad, but like mostly it's in the negative, and thieving. I've known a lot of them that are thieves.
Oh, okay.
So that's another bad quality.
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
They can be thieves for sure. And you
know,
maybe
that's why I was a klepto
at
one point. Because I got Pluto fucking square in my personal planets.
If you get them mad though, it's not even like. It's not going to be to where you know they're going to come and get you. They're going to fucking, like, get you in your sleep, like, while you're on vacation that you told no one about. Like, they will fucking, like, murder you with no traces to be found.
And
like,
they will kick you when you're down. They kick you when you're down at the worst moment. Like the scorpion, like, they'll fucking...
They'll, like, kill your family in front of you.
Yo!
They'll, like, not even kill you. They'll, like, hurt everybody you love, or, you know what I mean, to get back at you.
They just want you to hurt. They want you to hurt. They'll torture you.
Yeah, yeah.
What I love about Scorpios is that you guys are just so fucking intense and like sexually attractive. Like, I don't know, that's like the number one thing. Like, I'm very attracted to Scorpios, and they're very good in bed. You care about that, and that's important in life. But I don't know, you guys... That's my number one.
You
that
can
I like
see
about.
sex on their face. Like, if you look in their eyes, you can tell if it's a Scorpio because they have this, like, lusting look.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Black Moon Lilith looking. Like, fucking...
And when you're good friends with a Scorpio, like, they can be some of the best friends to have, honestly. Like, I love Scorpios.
They're ride or die.
I fucking love Scorpios.
They'll ride or die for you.
Number one ride or die sign.
Mm-hmm.
And they literally are... Like, they've got that dark energy, but it's
good, though.
It's good. And sometimes they can be the ones that do hold your deepest secrets. If they, like, love you and you haven't done them dirty, like, they're the ones you can confine in to hold your secrets, but, like, be careful at the same time.
Yeah, because, and you know what, even if they never tell your secrets, just them knowing that you know that they have your secret, and, like, I'm not explaining this right, but they know that you might be nervous about it. They get off on you getting nervous about them knowing your secrets, even if they never tell it. So, I mean, what's good about Scorpio is that some of the worst qualities are also their best qualities if they're your friend.
Exactly. And then the other thing too, they are big pleasers in the bedroom.
They really
so like
are.
they get off on getting you off.
Yeah.
Like they get off on getting, and they represent the private parts. So I mean, like literally, like they can just get off on getting you off, and that's beautiful.
It's beautiful. We love you, Scorpio.
I love
dark
Scorpios. You're another one of my favorites.
Definitely one of my favorites, for sure. All right, Sagittarius. It's going to be hard for me. Sagittarius is like, this is the one sign that I have trouble grasping.
All right, I'll go in because Sagittariuses, you guys can be motherfucking know-it-alls. Like,
oh yeah, okay.
Way too much because you guys, okay, you represent the guru. It's the 9th house of knowledge, of travel. But you guys like put everybody else's opinions aside sometimes, and it's like your thought is the only right thought. Like you don't even take in other people's perspective sometimes because it's like you're the know-it-all. And you guys are very like selfish in a way to where you want to make sure you guys get to have the most fun, especially with traveling. You guys are the FOMO sign, fear of missing out. Like you need to be doing things at all times or you go crazy. So you guys are probably losing your shit during COVID. For sure.
I'm thriving.
For sure. And the South Node's in your sign right now, so it's like not working out. You know, it's like you guys just need to take in more. Like, don't just think you're right all the time. Your opposite sign is Gemini. Gemini's the one that gathers the facts. You guys are the freaking guru, the know-it-all, but sometimes you need to learn a little bit to know more.
Yeah.
So
don't be a brick wall.
Yeah. You don't know everything. Sorry, you don't. You don't.
And, you know, you guys aren't very good in relationships. You're a mutable sign, so you want to be all over the place, like whatever. So you're not very faithful. You don't like the thought of being locked down.
Hey, honey, glad you're home. I just booked a 3-week trip for myself to go to Barbados. You're not coming, so okay, bye, bitch.
So, I mean, I guess that's what I'll say is that you guys aren't good in relationships, at least, you know, in the beginning, the younger years. But that could be a good thing, too. I mean, to each his own, I guess.
Can be cheaters, for sure. Can be
cheaters. All mutable signs,
Yeah.
I feel could be cheaters. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you guys, but you're very fun. You guys are super fun. You're a fire sign. All fire signs are fun. Like when you go out with a Sagittarius, they're fucking, and they'll be drinking, getting all drunk, and like tell you all these fun facts and shit, just like Gemini.
Yeah,
but
you'll want to take a Sagittarius out. Like if you have plans to go somewhere, travel plans, they will be the best person to guide you of what to do, where to go.
Yeah, exactly.
They know all the spots.
Yeah.
And they are the gurus, so they do know a lot at the same time, and they can keep you up on everything that's up to date, like with everything in the world. And you guys are just you're fun. You're a fire sign. You're just
fire signs.
Very lively. What else?
Not boring.
Not boring at all. That's one good thing. You guys have not a bone of boringness in you.
Yeah.
What else is good about you guys? You guys are very unique as well too, because you guys are one of the signs that I have a hard time calling out all the time.
Yeah, you guys are the hardest for me to even grasp.
Yeah, so
you're so different.
They're all very different. They're all very different. So you guys are very unique, and you guys are just the life of the party.
Yeah.
100% life of the party as well. So
I love
we
Sag.
love you guys. We
love
definitely
Sag.
love you, Sages.
But now on to the
Capricorn
the goat of the Zodiac. Capricorn, gang, KK.
Gang. We Capricorns right here.
I thought I had my hoodie on. I don't. Whatever.
Shit.
Capricorns, what do I hate about you? Nothing. Alright, what do I hate about... I'll tell you what I hate about people judging on Capricorns first.
Yeah.
I don't like how people think Capricorns are boring, or they just care about money. They want to be the bosses and they're uptight and boring. We're not. Do you see us? Have you laughed once during this video? We're not dry. That's the bad archetype of Capricorn. But what I'll say for real about what I don't like about Capricorn, they could be extremely selfish and cutthroat in the workplace.
You poisonous bitch!
So if you are if you're working with them and two people are up for the same position, they will rat you the fuck out to the boss and be like, they don't deserve that position. I deserve it. I deserve that shit.
I have nothing to worry about. I have one up on everyone in the house, if not more. Bow out gracefully, or if you don't want to bow out gracefully, I'll take you head on.
They're the GOAT. They need to be at the top of the mountain. Like, they literally need to be at the top. And Capricorn represents the father. It's ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about structure, getting things done. And it's the opposite of Cancer, which is the moon, the mother. So think about daddy, okay? Like, daddies can be kind of, you know, like, not always nice. They can be a little bit frugal with money sometimes.
Cheap,
and
yeah.
It's because they're very worried about security. And that goes back to the mythology of Capricorn. They're very concerned with security. So it's not like they're trying to just gather all the money and sit on top of it. Like, they want to make sure that if shit goes down, like, they are prepared.
Yeah, they're Saturn. They're ruled by Saturn, and Saturn wants to make sure that you dot your T's and cross your I's, whatever the fuck. That just didn't make sense. I said dot your T's, cross your I's. That's not Capricorn of me. Fucking Saturn's fucking beating me right now, whatever. But yeah, that's the thing. They're not doing it to be, they could be selfish, obviously. They care about,
they like nice things too. So I mean, they're the work hard, play hard sign.
Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard,
work.
So sometimes, and from experience, I used to work my ass off, still do, but when I played hard. Like, too hard to where it's like, you're 86 from 4 places in Vegas. Like,
yeah.
That kind of hard play.
Shit. Walk in the building, I own shit. You can tell by who I'm on the phone with. Yeah, nigga talking about grown shit.
And they do like nice things, so you'll notice that they will spend money on things that they like. And even though they're a little bit frugal, they save up because they want to have nice things and they want to have security. We're like talking good and bad about them at the same time.
I know, it's like hard to stay on bad.
But another bad thing, some of them can be pretty pessimistic. It can be hard to kind of get them out and get them to just enjoy themselves. Like, you kind of have to drag them out sometimes, so that's another hard trait.
Yeah, they could be homebodies. They if they're not doing something that's productive, they feel like they're wasting their time. So it could be hard to get them out and want to have fun. But once they do get out, then it's like,
oh, my vagina's out. This girl is freaking drunk.
Fucking, yeah. They show no shame. Like, they will have fun. Capricorns are some of the funnest people to go out with because they have a lot of dark humor, and like their sense of humor is like the best. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Well, of course we do.
Yeah, of course we do. We're some dark bitches.
And some things I like before I forget with the Gemini moon. They can, like, if you're in a group setting and everybody's talking, and you know when you're that one person that's like talking but everyone else is talking and no one's listening to you?
Oh, listen.
They listen and
we'll make sure.
Direct their attention and they listen to you and make sure they're looking in your eyes and that you know that they're acknowledging you.
Oh,
They always do that.
Oh, I never even put that to Capricorn, but that's true.
We do that all the time.
I do that my daughter
all the damn time. Like, and it sucks because people are always talking and there's that one person that has something to say, but maybe they're not talking loud enough, and like, they'll catch it and they will focus on you and give you the attention.
You know what I think that could be? Because Saturn, and it's like, Saturn is strict, and it's like, okay, these people are talking around you, but the polite thing to do would be to shut the fuck up and let this person talk. So we're gonna be the polite ones and fucking listen.
Yeah.
And we're like, fucking shut up to everybody around, like, bah! And that's the thing, we could be really like, with kids, we're not the best with kids because we're ruled by Saturn. We get annoyed really easily.
Go back sleepy. Keep napping. What's this?
Kangaroo shop.
All right, great. That's terrific. And we're going to watch this after the game, okay?
But after my nap, I always watch the kangaroo song.
It's overtime right now, and there's a penalty shot about to take place. This happens like once every 10 years.
Kangaroo shop. Kangaroo shop. Kangaroo shop. Kangaroo shop!
All right!
So little kids like fucking...
Saturn Kronos hate his children.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So,
and then there's that.
There's that. But, you know, they can be some of the most fun parents, too, because watching this one with her little one, dude, the coolest freaking mother ever. Ever. Like, for real. Like, for real.
That might just be my Aquarius.
Yeah, no, it's all the combination of things. When I'm there one day, I'd like to give myself that credit, you know what I mean? But
you take care of me.
But all right, take care sign, so we give a lot of love, but
we love deeply too because we're the sea goat. So
Mystical.
we're the goat, and like we're climbing up the mountain, but
and we've got that mermaid tail, so we've got that spiritual side to us. You know what I mean? And it's opposite of Cancer, which is very intuitive. So,
I want to say more, but like I feel like we're spending too much time.
I was about to say the same thing. Sorry,
All
but
right.
not sorry.
On to Aquarius. Let's get work.
Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Venus here, so don't take offense.
Aquarius Moon and Venus.
Oh, both, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget my Venus. All right.
So, okay. I was raised by Aquariuses, and I have my Venus in Aquarius. So I thought, life will be nice. And, okay, Capricorns, we can be, I gotta get back to this because we can be a little bit cold, like, when it comes to love and affection, like, it's just kind of awkward, but Aquariuses take the awkward crown. You guys are like, can be stiff as boards when people hug you.
Yeah,
It's hard, like the words I love you are like a foreign language to you guys sometimes, and it's hard to even freaking say I love you. And it's like I grew up with the two of them, and it's like, I love you, and it would be like, you too. Or like, it's like, bitch, what the hell?
I
Like,
know.
dude, give me some love. And my Venus is in Aquarius, so like having, like in PDA, we run from it. Like, I don't care for PDA. Like, you might be a little different with the moon there, but like, PDA for me is like so awkward. It's like, oh my God, do not touch me in public. Like, it's just a little weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not big on the mushy gushy, and it's because they're so brainiac.
Yeah.
It's like there's
We're
not,
air signs.
It's the opposite of Leo, and Leo's the heart.
Yeah.
So it's literally has to possess the opposite qualities of the heart, which is all about the brain. So it's like hard for them to really
So
have
love
that
is awkward. Love is
Very.
awkward. So I notice like when I'm with somebody that's really lovey-dovey, I will always think like, did they just hear this from a movie somewhere? And like it just makes me cringe a little bit. And like I don't feel it. Sometimes it's like I don't think you're being real.
I love desk.
Brick, are you just looking at things in the office and saying that you love them?
I love lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
Like I don't know, it's weird. I like Moon and Venus in Aquarius, so we run from love. If we find that somebody is like liking us, if we know that you like us, then it's a game over. We don't even want to fuck with you. Like how you want to get an Aquarius is like just act like their friend. And then don't even act like you like them. Like act like you don't even like them, and then they'll want you more.
Yeah.
I guess that's a bad thing, but
Well, they rule the house of friendship. So, like, their ideal love is like a best friend.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the type of love that they need is someone, if they can't connect with you intellectually or, like, have you as a friend,
yeah,
then the
no.
love won't exist no matter how loving you are, no matter how attractive you are. It needs to
Yeah, they
be
don't give a fuck.
the same brain wavelength
Yeah.
to even be, like, meshed.
What I'll say really negative, because I feel like I didn't say anything that bad. They could be know-it-alls too. Like they think they are the because they think they know it all, and they're fixed sign,
It's
right?
like
They're
it's
fixed,
the
so you
alien.
can't change. Yeah, and they have a God complex. Like they think that they're better than everybody. They think they know it all. They think you're stupid peasants. Like they won't say it though. They won't say it. They like and that's another sign that you never know who is an Aquarius because they so want to be different. They're ruled by Uranus, so they want to be different. So you'll never see like maybe the same archetypal Aquarius, like you know who they are.
100.
But I don't know. I love the Aquarius
I love
energy.
them.
Like it's hard for me to talk shit about
They're
them.
so unique. Like they're the ones that'll have like the purple hair, or they'll have
Oh,
like
yeah.
the crazy outfit on.
Oh,
or, like,
social justice warrior. That's another bad thing. They could be social justice warriors. Like
That's true.
Fucking
100.
in a bad way. Like
yeah, and we're in a big Aquarius season now, so you'll start to see the energy, like for sure.
Yeah.
But if you ever seen Umbrella Academy, Claus.
Ooh, Claus! I love him. I wish he wasn't gay.
Aquarius.
Peace on Earth. That's so sweet. There's been an assault in Mr. Big's office, and we need security now. Now!
You know, I could really go for some tacos right now. Allison, tacos?
Shouldn't we wait?
You know those guys. I mean, it could take forever for them to bro it out. Vanya, tacos?
Oh,
Yeah, he's such
love
an
him.
Aquarius, but you guys are so unique. You guys are so unique, and you're freaking smart as fuck. You guys are
So smart.
geniuses. It's a genius sign. So you guys know you do know it all, and maybe that's why you kind of have that complex.
But you
know?
can't act like you still have to be fucking humble.
Have a little humbleness. You gotta have that little heart, you know?
Yeah, even if you think it's awkward, you still need to show it, okay?
It is hard, though.
Aquarius.
I get it. We get it. It's hard.
Believe me, we get it. Oh my god, we're on to the last fucking sign. Pisces. The Pisces.
So, she's a Pisces rising, and I've got Neptune on my sun, so I'm very Piscean.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna go in.
All right. Okay, the number one negative thing about Pisces, they are the number one victim. Like, poor me, oh my god. Not all Pisces, again, for you Pisces, but they really just have that victim mentality, and like, they could be crybabies too. They could be very big crybabies, and they could be emotionally manipulated too, manipulative.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Not as much as Cancer,
Yeah, not
but
as
they're more victim. Like that's the number one thing I hate about them, victim. That I can't really think of.
Yeah, they can be pretty flaky because and like you can try to tell, like they're not really the ones that are trying to go out all the time. Like they're kind of homebodies as well, and they're very spiritual. It's the most spiritual sign of the whole zodiac. So a lot of times too, when you're talking to them, they can look at you and you think that they're listening to you, but it's like one ear out the other.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Like, they don't do it intentionally either. They are, like, constantly daydreaming. They are daydreaming 24/7.
Yeah.
So another negative thing is they can get very lost in drugs. They're the number one sign that gets lost in drugs because this reality is too harsh to deal with a lot for them. So their reality is somewhere else. They dream so deep. And they're like the deepest dreamers, and to be honest, they need more sleep than any other sign of the zodiac.
Yeah.
8 hours doesn't cut it. Like, you guys literally do need about 10 hours of sleep to be functioning. I know Pisces, they get sick if they get even 7. Like, they get sick. And you guys will take a nap during the day, too.
Hi, I'm Deuce Bigelow, your man whore for this evening.
Hi, I'm Carol.
Your energy can be kind of low sometimes.
Yeah. I think I had this theory that because Pisces is the last sign and like before going back to source, allegedly, I always thought like maybe they are into drugs because they're trying to transition into the other realm, so they want to feel, and sleeping a lot. They use drugs and sleep a lot because like they're easing back into the other realm. I don't know if that's true.
No, that's 100%. And a lot of times they can confuse their dreams with reality.
Oh yeah.
Because like their dreams are so deep and so like vivid that they get lost in their own dreams and like think that it happened in real life.
They'll wake up being mad at you, like, oh, what the fuck? Fuck you. You fucked that girl in my dream. It's real.
They really feel it's real, and it can really hurt them too, because like they can be living in another dimension in their dream world, and like, you know, it translates into this world.
Yeah.
And their positive qualities, like you can just sit there and talk to them about anything spiritual, and they get downloads instantly, and they can just start spewing stuff out, and you're like, what the hell? Like, I've been studying this for 6 years.
They know
I said one thing to you, and now you know more than me. Like,
they know it all.
They really, really do. They're so, and they're so freaking loving. They are one of the most loving signs in the zodiac.
I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks. So
like, you don't want to hurt
Number
them.
one. No.
Like, you don't ever want to hurt a Pisces because it's sad.
it could be so nice growing old with you.
It's like really sad.
You feel it. They will like transfer that energy to you. And why I think I love them so much too is they understand every other sign because they have been every other sign before. So they're very understanding. If you could like spit your story to them, they might be mad, but they'll understand it. They'll understand what you went through, and they won't hold a grudge for long. Like, everybody holds grudges, but Pisces, they'll get over it. They'll get over it.
And when you hurt, they literally hurt. They're the number one empath sign.
Yeah.
Like, Cancers will like console in you and like, oh, like, you know what I mean? But Pisces will feel that hurt, and they'll sometimes hurt worse than you're even hurting.
Yeah, the music, if they hear like a sad song, yo, they will get in it and they'll cry and they'll fucking get angry.
Sorry, honey. I was astro projecting again.
You guys need music to stay sane. So if
Yeah.
you're a Pisces and you're not having music in your life or dreaming, like, start.
Yeah.
Start playing that music. I'm sure you guys already do because you guys are already all aware.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, music rules you guys, and you guys are just... You guys are so beautiful. Pisces is my favorite sign.
Yeah, Pisces is probably
I
my
love you
number
guys.
one.
Number one. Aquarius.
Then Capricorn.
Gemini.
What's it called? Scorpio.
Scorpio. That's about it.
That's it. We don't like any of
Libras
you,
are
other
cool,
of you.
but- Fuck
Fuck all
all y'all.
y'all.
The Capricorn's coming at the
The
end.
Capricorn queen. But I'm always awkward ending videos. We finished it.
So, this is the Capricorn Cave. We will be doing a few more videos here and there. So, I hope you like this. Don't take too much offense. Go ahead and rag on us all you want. We won't get hurt because we're motherfucking Capricorns.
Yeah, we're the GOAT.
Spiritual Gardener.
Cosmic Drugz. I don't give a fuck if you mad. She may care. I don't. The system is not for humanity.